Great. So let me start over. My name is James Moreno. Good evening. January 17th, 9 p.m. Won't ever happen again. For many, this will be a blessing. If you heard the information before, it's going to sound even better tonight. I'm going to share with you a little bit about my background, and then I'm going to get out the way. That's the key to what we do. Get out the way. Let somebody else take care of the information. So I'm going to keep that up. So my background, I've been an entrepreneur for over 30 years. I've owned a gas station in New York City, 24-hour business. That's crazy because you never sleep. Owned a martial arts school for over 20 plus years, had 3 locations, over 200 students at one time. An amazing experience helping people become better, confident, doing well. Been in business. I was going into my 10th, 12th year. And I decided that I needed to buy a building. I was tired of paying rent. I'm gonna catch you guys up to how we got here. And I was paying $5,000 rent at the time. I said, I'd rather pay $5,000 mortgage. So I took out an equity line on my home. Simply on my signature, I had great credit. You know what I knew about credit? Just pay your bills on time. That's all I knew, make money. I was taught to make money. So anyways, I go ahead and buy this commercial property. It cost me $525,000. The problem is that I didn't foresee what was about to happen. That was 2008. That was the year of the recession. The following year, less than a year later, that building was only worth $325,000. Now that means I'm in debt for $200,000. Couldn't figure out what to do exactly because I knew how to make money. I didn't know how to protect my money. So long story short, I ended up short selling the property, lost some money, ended up renting the same place that I built. That was painful. 2019, a friend of mine reached out to me through social media and said, hey, do you know anybody that could use my help? I'm helping people restore their credit and rehabilitate their scores. I said, that's me. And so we got in touch and she told me about an opportunity as well. We worked together for a few years. And as life goes on, you move from place to place, you talk to different people, opportunities show up. Let's fast forward to where we are today. Not that long ago, I was doing this business, helping people restore their credit. At the same time, I was doing a digital marketing business. And I met an amazing person. And this gentleman was helping me. He's a marketing genius. And he's helping me and he's helping me. And man, I couldn't get away from him. And he said to me, James, I have an opportunity that I've been working on for a long time. And I wanted to share it with you. And because of that, this seed was planted. And today we're having this discussion. I literally just kind of brought you up to date. You know, it was a rough ride, but sometimes God's put people in front of you for a reason, for a purpose. And today you might be here for that same reason and purpose. So I'm sharing with you about a gentleman and his name is Mr. Ragland. I'm not going to give you his whole story. I'm going to allow him to do that for you so you can learn a little bit more about him. What I can tell you, he's an amazing leader, servant leader, gives, never have to ask. He's always giving more than I ever can ask for. Knows absolutely everything there is about finances. Guy's a fun guy, you know, and helping people is where he comes from. That's his culture. So that being said, what I'm going to do now is get out the way. Okay. And what I'm going to do is turn it over to Mr. Ragland, who's going to share with you about an opportunity that he shared with me. About an opportunity you can share with others. So with that being said, Mr. Ragland, are you here?
Hello, James, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Let me stop sharing so you can go ahead and take over. I can't hear you, sir.
Absolutely perfect. Thank you so much for the kind words. Like James says, sometimes he doesn't even have to ask and I give. And what I think he means by that is he doesn't have to ask and I talk. So my name is Ryan Ragland, and I'm the co-founder and the president of Up You Go Financial Services, and that's what we're here to tell you about tonight. A little bit about my background. I come from a background in finance and entrepreneurism. I built and sold my first business ever at the age of 16, 17 years. It was a skateboard business. I've worked for every large commercial industrial bank in the world other than Wells Fargo and Citigroup. I never worked for Citi, but I worked for B of H and the rest of them. My entrepreneurial endeavors include software and technology, fintech, everything from brick and mortar franchises, a couple of dealerships, the mailbox, etc. companies, things like that. What I'm about to show you tonight is something I'm very excited to bring forth and into fruition. This is something that I personally have been working on, a dream of mine for part of the last decade. And like James said, sometimes through divine intervention, things just come to be, things just come to pass. And that's exactly what happened. I was working with James on a completely separate project. I was helping him with some things, and I asked him, I said, hey, James, would you be interested in hearing about an opportunity that I'm preparing to launch? And he said, yeah, absolutely. James always being one who's perpetually listening for an opportunity, right? And we had a conversation, and he said, before we do anything, Ryan, I have to plug you in with somebody. And that's how I was fortunate, blessed enough to be introduced to Mrs. Laura Ikaza, who is my business partner. She is a co-founder and the chief growth officer of Up You Go Financial. And as we go through this presentation, you're going to learn a lot. And I just kind of want to give you a little bit of context as to what you can expect. So first, we're just going to go over who we are, what the mission and vision of the organization is. I'm going to introduce you a little bit to the leadership. Then we're going to go over the issues, right? What the problem is that Up You Go solves in the market, and how this is scalable in the future. We're going to go over a couple of individual products and programs that Up You Go has. We're going to go over some additional services. Then we're going to talk about the future, and then we're going to talk about the opportunity that Up You Go presents for every individual on this call, and really every individual out there, to be able to create and scale their own financial services consultancy in their own community, and to be able to help and give back and educate. So let's just jump right into it. What is Up You Go? Well, Up You Go is a financial technology and education company, and our company is dedicated to empowering individuals and businesses to take control of their finances and credit through cutting-edge financial technology and education, right? There's a huge disconnect in the world right now, and there's a large number, and it's very, very disproportionate between the haves and the have-nots. And what Up You Go aims to do is to bridge that gap by leveraging the power of technology and leveraging financial education. These are things that are not taught in school. They're not taught in school for reasons, because the system is predicated on keeping people down, right? Keeping people a slave to debt. And indebtedness constantly will require a human being to work their entire life to ensure that they are not in debt. And that's not a way to live. And Up You Go Financial's entire mission and vision is to kind of elevate everybody out of that position and show them the path to financial freedom. Again, the leadership, you'll see me here, and you'll see Miss Ikaza. If you know Miss Ikaza, she's built and scaled several teams and several businesses throughout the last decade of her life. She is truly a servant leader. She has the heart of an angel, and she loves to give back and pour into people and add value. And again, I kind of already introduced myself, but together we founded this, and we're very, very excited to bring it to you. So let's go into a little bit more about the mission and vision. The vision that Up You Go stands for is to create a world where individuals and businesses have the knowledge, the tools, and the resources available to everyone, not just the top, not just the 1%, to achieve financial freedom and success through the power of technology and education. When we leverage those two things together, we could achieve anything. If I could give any one of you on this call right now the world's best drill set, and I did not give you a blueprint, unless you're skilled in utilizing that tool, you wouldn't be able to do anything with it. But if I gave you the tool and I gave you the blueprint and I taught you how to use that tool, well, then we're able to build anything that our hearts and minds can dream of. And that's the vision, is to empower everybody in our communities to have access to the tools, knowledge, and resources. And that ties right into our vision. Our mission. Our mission is to provide the financial tools and education services that will empower these individuals to level up their lives, to find personal and commercial financial freedom. All of this is done through the power of financial technology and leveraging education in tandem. So what's the problem that we're facing? Specifically, right now in America, the market, as we all know, we have record high inflation, right? If you look at the consumer price index and then adjust for inflation, we have the highest inflation of all time. But with inflation comes problems with credit. So 34.8, almost 35% of Americans have poor credit. And that's from Experian. That's as of March 2022. So I would I would take a guess that the number is a little bit higher right now. And poor credit for them is anything under 669. 22% of Americans have no FICO score whatsoever. And that's anyone over the age of 18 and older who's alive and kicking in the United States of America as of last year. 25% of low-income Americans do not know how to improve their credit score. And 11% of Americans, there's over 300 million people in this country, and 11% of those people have credit scores of 550 or lower. Now, as you know, if you're on this call, you probably know, and if you don't know, you will right now, having poor credit, having bad credit is the number one barrier to entry to achieving financial success and freedom. Credit dictates everything in our adult lives, but credit is nothing more than a symptom, and the symptom is only there. It's a manifestation of the root cause. So what is the root cause? Well, here at Up You Go, we attribute the root cause to an overall lack, a systemic lack of financial education, specifically in our underserved communities and markets throughout the U.S., right? The United States American system does not teach even basic financial acumen at any time in most low-income communities and seldom in higher net worth communities. And why do you think that is? Well, it's because that the system, again, it's predatory. The system is built so that the 1% can capitalize on the 99% of those who are slaves to debt. When you're enslaved to indebtedness, you are constantly and continuously paying interest to the banks. The interest that you're paying to the banks is going to subvent the lifestyles of the 1% that are using their credit points for travel vouchers and things like that. We are using our hard-earned dollars to give the 1% a better life via frequent flyer miles, access to clubs and lounges. But here's the thing, the 1% only has one thing that we don't have, and it's not money, it's knowledge. And that's the problem. That is the root cause that Up You Go aims to solve. If we can solve the causation, then the symptom will go away. So how are we going to do that? First of all, we're becoming the Costco of financial services. Everyone that we know in our communities will have the opportunity to become an Up You Go member. And by becoming an Up You Go member, you get access to a suite of financial literacy, business acumen, marketing, and income producing courses, right? We have a number of courses that'll be ready at launch, and we're constantly in development on new courses and educational content. Some of the courses that we have available at launch are things like email marketing, Airbnb and rental arbitrage, basic debt management, credit rehabilitation, commercial lending, business planning, search engine optimization and web development, and so many more, right? Basic budgeting, and a number of additional courses specifically geared towards our members' children's, right? But again, we want to ensure that we're eliminating this issue that's systemic in cause by cutting it out at the root. We want to ensure that the legacy can go forward. So we have children's courses for all of our members. Becoming a member is very, very easy and affordable. To become a member of Up You Go, it's $129 annual fee, and that's it. So much like Costco, not only do you have access to Costco's brand, right? Kirkland brand things, you have all other sorts of tools and resources inside of there. As you walk out of Costco, you can get access to travel and things like that. Well, once you're a member of Up You Go, the same rule applies. All members have access to a suite of technology tools that you can leverage with the education inside of Up You Go to increase your financial standing in this world, to build upon your knowledge and actually take action. And the first one we're going to go over today, I'm very excited to share with you, is ScoreUp. ScoreUp is one of a kind, and it is a credit rehabilitation platform that is do it yourself. We leverage the power of AI and technology to create disputes based on your credit report. And it's very, very simple. So it goes down to the old parable in the Bible. If I teach a man to fish, he can eat forever. It's the same thing. Too many times in my career in credit repair in the past have I serviced the same client. And the reason being is, again, I've alleviated the symptoms. I send them back out into the world, but you know what? I did not give them the cure. I just took away the symptom. So now we have the cure. Your clients and you can sign up for credit monitoring directly inside of ScoreUp, import your credit report, choose the reasons for disputing based on what the artificial intelligence is recommending that you do, and then let the AI draft your dispute letters, print them, and ship in one click. It is the easiest platform in the world to understand and use, and encourages activism from the users, because you have to have an active role. See, the federal government in the United States frowns upon credit repair organizations, right? There's a number of rules inside of the Credit Repair Organizations Act that are really meant to prevent credit repair organizations from being able to help their clients. And again, the reason for that is, if you have people fixing their credit and fixing their financial situation and learning how to play the game, then there's a smaller pot at the top for the winners. Our goal is to dilute that by, again, leveraging the power of technology, financial technology, and coupling that with education. Now, there may be a number of you on this call who are thinking, you know what, I don't want to do it myself. I don't want to go it alone. Or maybe you're a financial services advisor and you're saying, hey, I have a number of clients that could use this, but they don't want to go it alone. Well, the good news is there's two different plans on ScoreUp. So for $79 a month, once you're a member of Up You Go, you can get access to the ScoreUp platform, and you can dispute your own credit. You could fix your own credit directly inside of the platform. But we do have an enhanced version of the platform called ScoreUp Plus. It gives you all of the same access, all of the same AI, all of the same technology, but it gives you access to a monthly one-on-one virtual meeting with a dedicated credit coach from Up You Go that will help walk you through the process to better understand what is disputable at what time and what a response letter from the credit reporting agency means. ScoreUp is a very, very powerful tool, and it has the potential to change hundreds of thousands of lives across America. We just have to get it into their hands, and we're very, very excited to bring this to market. Now, we also realize that there are two sides to really creating wealth, right? Not only is there leveraging debt and learning about financial acumen, but the other side of that is increasing your income, right? You want to make sure that you're increasing your income consistently, because if you make $5,000 this month and next month and the month after that, and a year later, you're still making the same amount of money, with inflation constantly making your dollars worth less, you're actually going in reverse. You're losing income. So the number one way to create income is to start a business. So we have a program for entrepreneurs and existing business owners called FundUp. Now, FundUp is a system that allows small businesses and entrepreneurs from across the country to go through what we call a success scan. And that success scan is going to look at 150 points of data available on the internet to determine a business's likelihood and fundability index to receive capital from a lender or a vendor. We have over 150 vendors and funding partners already in the platform, and we're constantly bringing more lenders and vendors on. Our Smart Logic AI, once you run this scan, the Smart Scan, will then create a step-by-step program custom tailored to your business and your business's needs to help you become bankable and build a path to funding for your business. So even if you're not a business owner, but you have that idea and you don't know where to start, and you don't know what to do, and you don't know how to get the funding for it, that's what FundUp is for. Again, over 150 data points are scanned to ensure that you have the full picture of your business. And it's not just funding related. We go through everything from lender compliance to your reporting trade lines, your business credit scores, all the way down to your search engine placement, your NAP validation, your social media engagement, because the platform is built to not only help you gain access to capital, but to grow your business. It is all inclusive in one, and it is truly a very, very powerful piece of technology for every entrepreneur and business owner in America. And I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on FundUp. FundUp, as you see here, the members only price is the cheapest on the market when it comes to conditional logic-based business credit and funding platforms at $2,399. But UpYoGo is also very excited to offer 3 and 6 month installment plans for all members of UpYoGo. Now, these are just the programs that are available at launch. But in order to really grow your business and grow your income and become more financially stable and literate, you need access to the courses, and we have that. You need access to the tools, and we have that. But there's a number of ancillary items, and that's where our business services come in. UpYoGo will offer at launch a number of business services, everything from web development and marketing and business coaching to full-scale CRM, which is called Lead Up for sales and marketing. We'll offer entity formation and registered agent services in all 50 states, business planning, marketing courses directly inside of your UpYoGo University that you get access to as a member. These are all additional services that are available on the platform at launch. Now, there's a lot more coming down the pipeline. Here you'll see on your screen, I have 2 screen grabs of applications that are almost ready. And the first one is Budget Up. Budget Up is an obligation-based budgeting system for personal money management. The average American has 6 financial applications on their cell phone. And we want a part of that market share, because when you remain top of mind, you remain top of heart. And UpYoGo's mission is to add value to everybody. So the way that we want to add value to all of our clients and members is by giving them access to a free debt and budget management tool based on obligation-based budgeting. I personally am a product of the product. This entire application was formulated by a spreadsheet that I've been using for the past decade of my life. And I came from nothing. I grew up in a trailer in East Las Vegas, and I knew nothing about budgeting. I had to figure it out myself. And I've used every budgeting application out there on the planet, from Dave Ramsey's Every Dollar to Mint to Envelopes. I've used them all. But the problem is that all these budgeting applications budget in a way that makes you give every dollar you earn a job. And that is not viable in today's world. The reason being is a lot of people have inconsistent income. And another reason is if you have $5,000 in monthly bills and you have $6,000 in monthly income, you might think that you're in a good position. But then how come at the end of every month, you're constantly broke? Well, the reason is that you're not basing your budget around your obligations and the date that your obligations are due. Budget Up seamlessly and easily walks you through its interface to set up all of your income and expenses, and then we'll sort them and remind you when a bill is due, and we'll also show you by pay period, whether you're weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, it doesn't matter, what obligations you have due and what your income is and what your surplus or deficit is for that pay period, so that you're able to reorganize your debt obligations inside of your month and stay current on everything. It is a truly, truly powerful tool. And it is the reason we're here today, because this platform single-handedly transformed my life. And I know that it will transform everyone on this call as well. The next application that we have currently in development and almost ready, will be shortly after launch, is Save Up. You can make more money, and you can make more money, and you can make more money. But if you're continuing to spend with the poor spending habits that you've always had, if you have the same mindset around money that you've always had, you're never going to get anywhere. Save Up is our members only discount portal that allow you over the course of a year to save thousands of dollars on everything from travel to movie tickets and theme tickets. We've partnered with over 850,000 hotels across the world, all major airlines. You'll see here in the application, you can save $25 for taking your kids to Disneyland, or $60 to Walt Disney World Resort. We have IHOP, we have Ford, GM, Subaru. Everything that you spend money on every day inside of your Save Up member portal, you will find a coupon to save. It doesn't matter if it's a quarter or $25 or $250. There's ways to save, and we're going to capitalize on that for all of our members at UpYoGo. And these are the items that are ready to go shortly after launch. But in development, we have so much more. We have our own merchant services offering. We have payroll solutions and tax technology for both consumers and businesses. Again, with the ideal becoming the Costco of financial services, we want to ensure that we have a tool, a program, and an educational resource for every type of financial event that happens in a the daily lives of Americans. A truly fantastic product package and technology suite to ensure that everyone has the same equal opportunity to grow and achieve financial freedom. So that's what the future looks like. But the future is very, very bright at Up You Go because of the opportunity that it brings. As we educate consumers, we're giving back to the community by allowing the opportunity for all of our members and everyone out there to earn as they learn. We are giving everyone the opportunity to become an Up You Go affiliated agent. And it's very, very simple. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. First, you become an Up You Go agent, and then you're able to start spreading the word in your communities locally, in your communities online, virtually, about what it is that you're able to provide, from credit rehabilitation and restoration services to business funding, consulting and advisory services, web development, and everything else that is offered in the Up You Go ecosystem. As an independent affiliated agent of Up You Go, you're able to consult with all of the people that you know and help them with all the problems that Up You Go can serve. Once you start helping your community, we give you the opportunity to earn commissions and build residual income and residual commissions on the products and programs that you're helping people with by enrolling them with Up You Go. It's truly a magnificent opportunity. So as you earn and as you learn, you're also going to be continuously investing in your personal development by going through the courses that are for agents. Again, a number of business courses and live training, so you'll tap in with your team and you'll grow your business around you. That's just a high-level overview of the opportunity at Up You Go. But I want to go over some of the benefits of becoming an Up You Go affiliate. So automatically, as Up You Go affiliate, you also become a member. So you get access to all of the same tools, trainings, and all of the additional features that are coming out in the future. You also have the ability, through our partnership with the UCPA, which is the United Credit Professionals of America, to become a certified consumer or commercial credit coach, which is very, very powerful leverage and knowledge that you need to not only help yourself, but to better serve your communities and your clients therein. Through the UCPA, we're saving all of our agents thousands of dollars because they get free access to the courses. They do have to pass a certification exam, but if you pass a certification exam, you become certified and you get a digital badge that helps consumers and business owners in your communities know and understand that you're the real deal and that you know what you're talking about. We allow you to become a product of the product by giving every single agent free access to Score Up and 50% off of all other platforms and services. So if you have a multi-services business or you're a real estate agent and you want to help your clients obtain better financial positioning in life, you could absolutely do so. But if you want to help yourself, you're going to save money by helping yourself while you're helping others by becoming an Up You Go affiliated agent. Building a residual and passive income by building your own business and showing and sharing the opportunity with others that you know could bring a lot of value to your business organization. And you have access to your sales team and a plethora of marketing information, everything from ebooks that you're able to brand for yourself, social media posting, and a number of social media postings rather, and a number of other tools that you will have access as an Up You Go agent to help you grow your business. But that's just the benefits. Everyone wants to know about the numbers. And I do have to let you know that this is a brand new company and it is a multi-tier affiliate opportunity. And as such, not everyone is going to make the same money. You're going to get out of the organization what you put into it. If you're willing to put in hard work and build your brand, there's no doubt once you see how the numbers work that you can have all the success in the world. So first and foremost, we have direct commissions, 30%. Which is higher than anybody else in the financial services industry for any sort of affiliate program, 30% across the board on every single product or service offered by Up You Go, with the exception of memberships. And we'll get into that here in a minute. Then we have 7 levels of generational check match bonuses where you earn commissions and residuals based on you building your team. And I'll show you how that works. And then finally, we have performance rewards that reward you for building your business, that help you generate a recurring passive revenue stream by building your business deep around you and helping and inspiring and motivating and leading others to grow with you. So first of all, let's go over the direct commission. So at launch, these are just the core products that we have available. On an Up You Go membership, it's not 30%. You actually get a flat $75 per renewal. So if you sign a client up and they become an Up You Go member at $129 a year, every time that client renews their membership with Up You Go, you earn a $75 direct commission on that. If you enroll someone in Score Up, you're going to get 30%. So $79 is a very, very low monthly charge, but you have the opportunity to create a residual income and make $23.70 off of every single client that you bring onto the platform. So not only are you helping them achieve a better financial station in life, but you're helping yourself. It's very, very powerful. And I'm not going to go through each and every one of these here, but I just want to show you the power of that 30% because it is a significant amount of money. If you introduced 50 people to the opportunity to have the knowledge and the tools to build and rebuild and rehabilitate their own credit at $23.70 recurring a month, that is a life-changing amount of money for 70, 80% of Americans. But there's more. Check match commissions. Let's say you bring on a client and they say, wow, this is fantastic. You say, I know, I love Up You Go, and it's an amazing opportunity. I love what I do being an affiliated agent. And they say, well, can you tell me more? And then you get them involved and they say, hey, you know what? My entire family has bad credit. And I have several people and friends in my personal circle of influence that are business owners that need access to business services and business funding. And you enroll them as one of your sub-affiliates inside of the organization. On that first level, everyone that you directly sponsor and bring into the organization, you're going to receive a 20% commission match on the amount of commission that they earn. So for instance, if you bring someone in and they sign someone up for Score Up, they're going to make $23.70 commission, and you're going to make 30% of that commission amount. Now, on the second level, let's say your friend brings in his friend. On that second level, you're still going to get 20% of their commission. And on the third level, well, you guessed it, you're also going to get 20% at that level. No one else in the industry is doing anything like this, but at Up You Go, our agents are number one priority because we can't spread the word and help hundreds of thousands, if not millions of Americans without your help. So we want to ensure that you are compensated for helping those people in your community that need help. Now, for everything under that third level, levels 4, 5, 6, and 7 levels of genealogy, you will receive 5% additional for every level on a commission match basis. Incredibly powerful way and tool for you to build a recurring residual business just by helping others. There's nothing else out there in the industry like it. And I am so excited to see what everyone who becomes an affiliated Up You Go agent is capable of doing and how much value they're going to bring to their communities. Now, we also have performance and rank rewards. We have 12 levels of rank bonuses. And as we proceed and get closer to launch, we will roll out what exactly the requirements are to reach these ranks. But I just want you to see that on top of your personal production, 30%, and on top of your 7 generations of commission matching, you also have performance based on the way that you build your business. Our very, very, very first rank that you're rewarded at is the consultant tier. And it's very, very easy to obtain. And you're going to get an additional $25 a month just for becoming a consultant. The program continues 11 additional tiered ranks as you build your business. And you can get all the way up to where you're making $15,000, $40,000, $100,000, or even at Chairman, $150,000 a month recurring residual rank bonus just for building your business and helping the people in your community that need help. It's incredibly, incredibly powerful. I really, really appreciate all of your guys' time tonight. I know I flew through this, but I value your time. So if you have any questions, I would love to stay in contact with you. Please get in contact with the person who invited you to this call tonight. As we gear up for our launch here shortly, you have the amazing opportunity of being in on a ground floor of something that we truly believe has the potential to shape America as we know it. I look forward to seeing you all at the top, because 2023, we're going all the way up. I appreciate all of your time tonight. Have a great evening.
Wow. How amazing was that information? Can you guys show him some love, give him some fire, give him some diamonds, give him some love. Let him know that the information that he just shared with you was important. It made sense. And we know if it makes sense, it makes dollars. Can we show some love to him? Come on. I know there's plenty of people in here. We want to know that it made sense to you. There it is. Thank you, guys. Show him some love, because he took the time, right, to make sure that you got the right information. So before I leave, I just wanted to say one thing to you. You know, I love numbers. And so when I speak to Ryan and he talks numbers, man, I get crazy. And when I was young and in school, I learned one thing: value of number, right? So I learned that 2 has more value than 1. I think we all can agree that. It's something we're taught very early, right? 2 has more value than 1. So a lot of people say, one day I'll be free. One day I'll be able to buy a home. One day I'll have my credit fixed. One day I'll have enough money to take my family away. Why don't we change that 1 to the value of 2? Today, I will follow up with the person who invited me. Today, I will get ready to join this opportunity. Today, I'm going to get back to that person. And that's very important. Today and tonight, whoever invited you, get back to them. So guys, again, thank you so much for your time. It was amazing. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Have a blessed evening. Take care, guys.